It was heart-wrenching. I mean, absolutely heart-wrenching. Working out in my backyard, which is right up against the Larkspur Trail. What I was hearing and seeing on the trail was just heart-wrenching. I remember the one time getting up to take a look because I couldn't believe that what I was hearing was uncontrollable sobbing. People were sobbing and walking along the trail as if they were carrying all the burdens of the world on their shoulders. It was difficult for me to experience so much pain and suffering. And I thought to myself, is there anything I can do about it? Well, the first thing I did is I started just offering a prayer for each person that went along the trail. I thought, okay, I will pray for them. Just give them an opportunity to pray for them. And I like to picture the person that I'm praying for. And so I would also look to see if I could see who they are. Well, that became a lot easier after I had my fence repainted. You see, while she was power washing my fence, the old knot holes in the old cedar fence popped right out. And now, yes, the priest has a holy fence in his backyard. And I thought to myself, wonderful. I didn't put up this fence. It was there when I bought the house. And now I saw an opportunity. And so I began working in earnest on making my backyard a trail-side attraction. I found 15 brightly colored birdhouses of all different designs and put them on the top of my fence. And then my neighbor, she loved my crazy and silly idea, so she helped paint these wonderful little signs. One said looky-loo, the other said peekaboo, the other one said secret garden. They had arrows pointing to the holes in the fence. So the people can look through and see what? They could see something that was bringing smiles to their faces. They could see something that was brightening up their day. It was so beautiful. In our first reading from the book of 2 Kings, chapter 4, verse 9 through 10, she saw the need. She saw the need. Elisha, he just needed a place to stay. And so, since Elisha visits us often, let us arrange a little room on the roof and furnish it for him. She saw the need, and she furnished a place for him. And that's what I did. I saw the need, and there it is, peekaboo. You see that hole? It's really low on the fence. That knot hole I made just for the children. And they love it. They come peeking through the hole, and what do they see? Yes, a Holstein calf climbing up a tree. Can you believe that? And what's so funny is when they break out in these peals of laughter, and their parents have to come and see what they're laughing at, and the parents get down to look through the hole. Oh, yeah, I've seen sometimes those parents have needed help getting up from that hole from their children. See the need. Another hole for the adults says secret garden. And when you peek through that one, my juniper tree has a face. Has a face. See the need. Oh yeah, that's the reason why the Holstein calf is climbing the tree, because I've got Bigfoot in my yard. And that's been kind of fun. Again, all ages see the need. And so now, instead of having all this crying and this depression, I'm seeing laughter. I'm seeing smiles. And others are seeing it too. I was honored, absolutely honored, when Scott Elness of Central Oregon Daily came around to do a news report on this yard. He called it the fence. What I love about Scott is he just didn't run in there and ask a couple questions. He spent almost 2 hours in the yard. He visited with me, asked me questions, went and visited with the neighbor, and you could see by the newscast how delighted she was to spend time with Scott. The smiles, the laughter. He interviewed a couple people walking on the trail. Just his presence uplifted my neighbor Gina's whole attitude and mood, uplifted that couple, uplifted me. See the need. That's what Jesus was talking about in today's Gospel of Matthew chapter 10, verse 42, where Jesus said, "Whoever gives only a cup of cold water to one of these little ones to drink, amen, I say to you, he will surely not lose his reward." Getting a reward for decorating my yard wasn't my goal, but it's what happened. The feelings that I have been able to share in now, the feeling of gratitude, happiness, and joy, it's what I'm receiving from what I've done. And now that it's been on the news, the feedback has been great because the message I wanted to get out there, it doesn't have to just be me. Let's all of us open our eyes to see the need out there. And what can we do about it? It doesn't have to be anything big. Jesus said, hey, just give a cup of cold water to a little one. What can you contribute to upbuilding others, to uplifting their spirits? What do you have to contribute? I've been thinking of going and knocking on my one neighbor's door because they've got a garage band and he's a drummer, and I love when I walk the Larkspur Trail and he and his band are in there practicing, and I'm wanting to tell him to, hey, open up the windows and the garage door and let us all celebrate. Brings a smile to my face. See the need. In what way can you uplift the spirits of others? Be assured when you do it, you'll be rewarded. That doesn't have to be your goal, but it's Jesus' promise. We will receive a reward. See the need. It's out there right now. See the need. And through the inspiration and the power of the Lord, let's uplift some spirits.